Hello, my friends. If you are like an OG StarCraft player, you might know about a little thing that came out with the game that was all the rage back then and has completely died out, of course, because it didn't get any more content, and that was the challenges. Does anyone remember these? Tactical Command, Path of Ascension, For the Swarm. There's like a whole bunch of different stuff here, and I was thinking maybe it'd be fun to revisit these. Go on back and see how they were. When I was new to StarCraft, I played the heck out of these because I had to learn the game, and they actually served as a really good way to learn unit interactions and things. I grinded so hard to get gold rank on all of them. So what I want to see is how hard is it to get gold rank? Game does not go above normal speed here, unfortunately. So the way that this first set works, these first 3 of them, is that there are groups of enemies in these 3 different areas. You get all of these, you get to split them up however you want, and then you get to fight and hopefully beat them. And you cannot lose the depot. So in order to get gold rank, we have to lose 10 units or less. I remember playing a lot of these and just like trying the different combos to learn about the interactions and do the best that I can. I don't remember the exact way that they worked for the most part, but I am interested to see how I do here. Normal speed is weird. Like, it feels so different than what it used to be. As someone who's played a lot of Warcraft 3, it doesn't feel like terrible. I think that fast speed is better though. I think that faster is like really, really fast, and normal is a little bit too slow, but I actually think StarCraft on fast speed is not bad. Oh, there was a random game I remember back in like 2014 or 15 or something where 2 players in GSL accidentally played a game on fast speed instead of faster. And the game was actually like super epic. It was a really aggressive cheese build versus a cheese defense, and they were both microing their heart out. And then someone realized partway through, that game's not on faster, is it? And it turns out that they were able to micro so much better. They were both very good micro players. It was someone and Parting. I don't remember who the someone was. Actually, I do. I just don't want to talk about them. But yeah, Parting was the Protoss player, and it was a really, really good game. Oh gosh. Oh, get him in! I didn't want to pre-stim, but maybe I should have. Oh yeah, I lost way more than I should have. That was a lot of damage right there. So I've lost 1/3 of the guys that I'm allowed to lose for gold. And we have to do 3 rounds of this. So let's see what we got up here. Just some roaches. Roaches are fine. Marauders.
Where's the emergency?
Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see what the other ones are. Some hydras. Probably want these over here. Maybe one. I don't want the Marines anywhere. They seem really bad. I guess I'll send them up here. Let's send a Ghost and a tank over here. Ghost tank medevac. Nah. We can send the medevac up here. Ghost and a tank over here. Bunch of tanks on this side. I think it'll go well. This is the side that I am least comfortable with. However, I think if we put them like right here and try to utilize the positioning of the depot to maybe mess with the AI, it might be okay. Mess with the pathing, well, not with the AI. We're not going to cause them to like derp out or something. Just hopefully clump up a little bit, you know. I'm going to pre-stim a couple of them, but not all of them, because I want to be healed up before the fight starts. It's like playing in slow motion. That's awesome. It is actually pretty fun. I like these challenges. I wish that there were more of this sort of thing. Alright, so my thought here, we actually do more damage in tank mode, right? So let's see what we can do over here. Oh no. Oh, that was really close. We could have microed the tank, but micro is for losers. We got a snipe. Alright, so we're going to try to hit right in the center here and do as much damage as we can. Man, I remember I had such a terrible laptop when this game came out. It had a graphics card that was broken, so I got it really cheap. Oh, that worked out really nicely. And then the keyboard was broken, so I had a keyboard on top of my keyboard that I had to play with. And I started games with like 30 FPS. What do we got over here? Broodlords and Zerglings. And then a bunch of Mutas. And Roach Hydra. So there's no anti-massive ability here. Not on these Thors. These are released Thors. I guess the Vikings want to go up here. I think the Thors going over here and then maybe a medevac. That seems decent. Tanks definitely going to do great over here. Hellions maybe come on over to this side. And the rest of guys can just pop over here. Just some healable infantry. So you guys siege on up. You guys come on over, and you guys move into position as well.
Ready for pickup?
So what I'm going to try to do here is maybe the mutas should all attack this. It'll stack, and then we'll get the good rockets, and then we can like do some pullback micro with the medevac. Because you can't really micro Thor, but you can micro Thor in a medevac. All right, you guys go this way. Now we just kite. It's interesting because I don't want to like sacrifice anything. So I didn't want to put any of these Hellions anywhere else. If it were just to be like as efficient as possible, I probably would have cut some of the Hellions and brought them over to this side.
Light flights here.
I guess we'll just cloak this guy. I kind of want to... No, he's going to get killed by Siege Tank Splash if I put him up forward. Not bad. Not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so this is for all the oysters. Let's do this. If we can do this, then we haven't lost anything except for in round 1, where I kind of got ambushed by those mutas. They did a lot more than I thought they would.
Loud and clear. Command. In the 5x5.
Yeah. Medevacs are really fun. They're just quite a good unit.
Well, hallelujah.
I'm not unhappy with that. I definitely think with a little, like, another try or two, I would have been able to do that Muta one without losing a thing. But all in all, pretty happy with that gold rank. Let's go do the Protoss or Zerg one. I don't remember which one is next. Path of Ascension sounds Protoss. Yeah. So if you guys are interested, I will try these other ones. I'm going to do the first tier of them today because it looks like these are taking about 8 minutes apiece. So that'll be a 25-minute video. And that seems pretty fair, right? That's a lot of Marines. Hellions. Ooh, Colossus own Hellions, but Blinkstalkers own Hellions as well. Interesting. And then Marauders. Colossus own Marauders. I don't want to use the Zealots against anybody. I am the voice. I think this one is very fascinating because it's going to be all about partitioning the Colossus. 3 Colossus there. We just want to do that, and then maybe the remaining guys can come on over here. The Marauders are going to do so much damage. I'm very afraid of them. What I'm hoping is that I can just out-control these Marines, and then I can blink micro to beat the Hellions. Hellions are very bad against Stalkers. So it's it should be a pretty easy matchup, particularly in this line formation. We're going to be perpendicular. And then over here, I want to get these guys in the front. This right here. This is a full energy sentry. And I think that that is where my victory is going to come from. All right, let's give this a go. Oh, we're doing Stalkers first. For some reason, I thought we were going to do the Colossus versus Marine first. All right, so here they come. In theory, I should be target firing, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. I think that we're just kind of crushing. I'm not even looking at the enemy Hellions. I'm just looking at the HP bars of my Stalkers. I definitely could have brought some of these Stalkers over to the Marauder fight, which I think if I lose anything in this section, it's going to be to those. Oh, I just realized Colossus don't have turret tracking. Oh, that's actually really bad for me, isn't it? That's going to make the kiting significantly more painful because they're going to look the wrong way. It was a Legacy of the Void update that made them look at their target as they go. And it made it way easier to do like stutter step micro and stuff. However, we're going to be fine here. This is fun. Does anyone remember those micro tournament games that they used to have too? Oh, there's a Marine still. Where like you'd get a composition and your enemy would get a composition and then you have to micro them against each other. Those were super fun too. I played a lot of those. Come at me, bro. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, we don't have extended thermal lance. That's not ideal. Pull back who we can. Oh, I'm quite proud of that one. We didn't lose anything there. Not bad. I didn't do well with the claw. Oh, that's a lot of firepower. Big Thor energy on this side. Some battle cruisers on this side. Remember, battle cruisers have energy in this version of the game, so the High Templar can blast them, and then a lot of siege tanks over here. So obviously, we want the Immortals on this side. I'm kind of thinking that we bring one Void Ray over here. And then maybe something like 5 carrier. Can 5 carriers beat this? I want something to tank the Void Rays, or rather tank the battle cruisers though. It's 3 battle cruisers. Nah, we're fine. If we send this over here, the only thing that I'm really concerned about here are the Thors. How do we want to approach this? If I bring one Immortal, that Immortal is going to be absolutely destroyed. This is an interesting one. I don't know how good the Wings of Liberty Carrier is. It's not a unit that I, like, ever get to use. Let's just give this a go. See how it works. I am legitimately afraid that I'm gonna die here. Not even, like, lose it, but straight up just be killed by the Thors. So we want to make sure that we're spaced out. We can pull back a little tiny bit. Remember that the attack range of a carrier is, what is it, 8? Yeah, but the leash range of a carrier is 12. So you can move back to 4 spaces, and you will not pull your interceptors back, which is one of the core ways that you want to micro a carrier. This applies to the current game as well. Because 12 range is a ton, and 8 range is really bad. Actually, this crushed. The lack of the anti-massive cannons, once again on the Thor, very detrimental. So what we're going to do here is get the Void Ray moving forward. Do these tanks siege up, or are we just going to brawl? Oh, yep, they're sieging. So there's my plan. Do they not unsiege? Okay. Well, I thought that the enemy was going to, like, siege and unsiege moving forward or something, and I'd have to kite them backwards as the Void Ray picks them all off, but it turns out you just put one Void Ray on top of them and it's easy. Wonderful. I love Protoss. Oh, what a faction. Back before they were about oracles. The good days. Alright, we're going to target, pull this guy back. See if we can get charged up. Ooh, well over. Oh gosh, that was a bad pullback. grab too many guys. I think we're going to be fine here. Yeah, we're okay. This one was really suspect because I kept grabbing multiple things on accident. I'm still getting used to this new monitor, and my clicks just are not as accurate as they were a couple weeks ago. Alright, so we got some Vikings and a battle cruiser. We have Hellions and Reapers. Do we have Stalkers? Yeah, we do. That seems like stock o'clock right there. Ooh. Hey, look, the battlecruiser shots are chilling. That's fun. Lack of any air units here is horrifying. This one has to be the Immortals.
The skies await.
And then we probably want to lift as well.
Comply. You require my
That is a lot. Actually, we might be able to do the sentry thing again. Just force fields. And then good Colossus energy will pull back with the sentry so it doesn't get sniped. Then that'll allow us to take these guys over here. I kind of feel like the Zealots might be good on this one if the Vikings land. If the Vikings don't land, then it's only a battlecruiser, so they have to land. There's no way they don't. And then we'll grab these Archons, I guess, and bring them over here. The Archons are going to get shredded no matter where they go. The Archon is not a very good unit. I actually think that I want to storm over here, and maybe we'll bring the Archons onto this side. Yeah, storm is such a resource to use, right? Like, we can hit them with storms as they're approaching, and then blast them with the Immortals, pick them up. This one's going to require a good bit of micro, but that's okay. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, High Templars over here. These guys are over here, and I am ready to go. So I'd be interested in hearing, how do you guys do this? Like, I'm sure that a lot of you have played this a long time ago. What was your strategies? Is it completely different from the way that I approach things? Because that'd be cool. I love it when that sort of thing happens. I think it's a hallmark of well-designed game when there's lots of different ways that things can be approached. And I love this sort of flexibility, right? Like, you just have all these tools. It's up to you to figure out how to use them. That's really neat to me. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Just attack into there. Oh, there's a little gap. Mind the gap, sir. I didn't need all of these. I could have gotten away with 2 Colossus. I completely overcommitted. Alright, so we want the Templar in the front. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, they are on siege. Cool. Blast through as much damage as we can. I'm just paying attention to the ones that are running low on shields, because they're the ones that are going to die. Remember that these are the Immortals that reduce incoming damage to 10 as long as they have shields, and that went really well. Hey, 0 units lost. Is Protoss broken? Guys, is Protoss overpowered? Do we need to nerf Protoss? I think we do. That is absolutely an unfair faction. I mean, we have proof right there. Probably not gonna have no deaths on Zerg, huh? We'll see. And if we do, it means Terran is underpowered and needs a buff. What do we have? 1 Immortal. Interesting. A lot of Void Rays. Alright, so we send the Zerglings against the Colossus. I guess we send the Zerglings against the Immortal. And then we have access to the Infestor. and the Hydras here. I don't know if 4 Immortals, or 4... I don't know about this matchup specifically. It feels to me like the way that I want to approach this one is maybe with some burrow shenanigans, right? We want to make sure that we don't let the Colossus do X marks the spot and just like slash through us. So we wait for them to waddle on through here and then burrow and get them. We'll give that a go. On this side, this is the one that concerns me the most. So Immortals do 20. That's a lot of damage. I think these guys are going to... Let's get some backup dancers. And then on this side, what I would like to do is hit the enemy with fungal growth to ruin their shields. Or maybe fungal growth some of them and fight the others. I'm not entirely sure. How long does fungal last? 8 seconds. 8 seconds is so long. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a heck of a fungal if it goes off. That is ridiculous. What an ability. Alright, so Zerg is the one I'm feeling least confident about for getting no losses, simply because, you know, it's Zerg. They're not really built that way. Let's give it a go. I'm hoping this feels right. Like, they're going to be able to attack the thing from about here. Oh, they have 6 range. Never mind. Knock, knock. I think we're just going to keep him burrowed. Yeah, that went great. Easy peasy. I wonder if you're supposed to knurl and target down this one. That's what they were intending. That's interesting. Oops. So I messed up there. I didn't hit burrow fast enough on the second one. That was my fault. I definitely could have done it. I just had to do it better. Alright, come get me. They're so slow. Yep, fungal growth is in fact the best spell. 8 seconds of root. It's so good. What do we have next? Okay, we got some Ultras, some Roaches, some Mutas, and an Infestor versus some Stalkas, some Voidas, and some Zealots. The Ultras feel like they'll be good. Maybe they're good against the Zealots. I'm not sure. The Zealots will do a lot of damage, so it's not like we can use a lot of things against them. I think that we're gonna bring these over here. Then maybe one Ultra to this side, as well as a majority of the Roaches. Actually, we could probably just do pop-up micro with the Roaches, right? Yeah, Jack-in-the-Box micro. How many is it? Oh, it's just 9. It's just 9. For some reason, I was like 20 Stalkers in my head. No, it's 9 Stalkers. We'll be fine. So the one that I'm actually the most concerned about here is this huge number of Zealots. They're going to do a lot. But if I move these over... No, these are early Wings Liberty Void Rays, which means they do, what, 3? 5 damage. 5 damage per shot until they're charged up. So we might be able to just Mutalisk them down before that. And that means that we can get some sick city fungals off, as Tasteless would say. And then we'll just try to micro our heart out over here. Stay a little bit close to the shield so that we can micro back if need be. We have Tunneling Claws, I'm not sure. Oh gosh, what a spell. And these guys do not have charge. Oh no! Oh, he was underground too. I messed up there. But he sank so that we could swim. Because we're... it's incredible. So we still have it in us to beat the 3 deaths from the Terran one. Even though these were just dumb mistake deaths. I really, really could have done better there. Alright, take them down. Want target fire to prevent them from charging up. Oh, they are, like, really good at all targeting the same thing. We did it. Didn't really get to look at the fight. It was just pulling stuff out, but it worked. Alright. I like this arc that it gave me. I'm gonna have to move up a little bit aggressively. We're just gonna keep whoever gets shot low burrowed until they regenerate their HP. Easy peasy. Oh, they do have tunneling claws. Nice. Get wrecked, loser. I'll never see us coming. One more round. Wait, did I lose a guy in the end there? Oh, no. I was so excited. Broodlords feel really good here. Broodlords feel really good there. Ultralisks are so bad. I mean, the Corruptors have to go over here, right? There's not really an option besides that. It's really a question of where do we want to use Ultralisk Roach versus where do we want to use Broodlords. I think we'll use the Infestor Ultralisk Roach over here. That seems like a solid choice. I'm pretty sure the Broodlords just beat this. Like, what are they going to do? The Archons, as soon as one of the Archons dies, they're just gonna be running around trying to swap Broodlings their entire life. Then over here... Oh yeah, you can't neural while burrowed. That's from a different version of the game. We can just throw Infested Terran, which means we probably want to have this guy a little bit farther back. Honestly, probably reasonable you can't burrow while neuroed. Burrow while neuroed. Let's do this. Bring it on. Try to pay attention to who's taking the hits. And target that guy down. Almost didn't get him. Come back up, sir. I'm doing the pro gamer thing. This is what the pro gamers do. Oh. The Archons actually know what to do. Doesn't matter, though. Yeah, they're just getting so gummed up. Just do a little bit of pullback. Yeah, the pre-broodling thing is actually really good. It's kind of like pre-launching your interceptors, but easier. Because the broodlings don't murder your own stuff afterwards. Interceptors are not that kind. Does anyone remember the launch interceptors ability from Legacy of the Void beta? It was so stupid. What you could do is you had interceptors and you'd be able to click an area. The carrier would launch all of its interceptors and for like a minute and a half they would just sit there. And I had a build that had like a 100% win rate on the beta where I would rush to a carrier and then just walk to the Zerg's third. It would get 2 carriers out at the same time. I would double shoot it onto the hatchery, and then that entire area was like zoned out for a minute and a half, and then I just recall. It was so blatantly busted. Increasing damage taken by 20%. There we go. So corruption is an ability. Oh, corruptors are good. Not a unit that I get to use too often, which is kind of a shame because they are a destroyer of worlds when it comes to anti-air. Little 20 damage. Oh, was that it? Hey, we did it. 3. All right. My friends, that is going to be it for today. I know this is a very slow mode, but I had a lot of fun doing it. If you guys are interested in seeing the other versions, Covert Ops, Psionic Assault, and Infestation, I believe are, like, you get sets of units, and then you have to use, is this the hotkey only one? I don't remember. I think it's a lot of activated abilities and, like, using cool things to take down enemies. And then Opening Gambit, Rush Defense, and Harbinger of Death are, like, more expert challenges. I don't remember them at all. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know it's a little bit different than normal, but you know what? I'm a little bit different than normal, and that's okay. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.